What does a free solo climber do when they realize they can't climb any higher? This is when I climbed a giant desert tower free solo and ended up having to bail. Let me tell you the story. I had been in the desert of Moab, Utah for around 4 days, free soloing various routes and towers. I was ready to take on another one that I thought would be easy. So I googled desert towers to free solo near me. The day before I had climbed the west crack of Owl Rock and it felt pretty easy, so I was ready to up the difficulty. What's up? Last night we did Owl Rock. This morning I swam 1 mile across Kins Lake and now we're about to climb this feature. So when I get up there I'm gonna see if it's chill or not, and then I'll just down climb, bring a skinny rope and then just lower myself down with the rope. Fucking camera in and we're gonna fucking conquer this mountain. Let's go! Since I had been in the desert soloing for the past couple of days, my confidence was high. Maybe a little too high. It doesn't look that tall from far away, but it's tall. Because when I went into this route, I had no idea what it was gonna be like. All I knew were the comments of the previous climbers from before me. But that doesn't always tell the full story. Every pitch, I was getting myself further and further up the wall, and if I ever had to not complete the route, I would have to down climb or rappel. We really out here. Without a harness. If I wanted to come down from this route, I would have to wrap the rope around my arms and slowly lower myself down like this guy. I only had this 5mm tagline, and to make things worse, there were only pitons on the route. Pitons can be rusty, old, or broken. So when I weight my rope through the piton, it might fall. With sand, hot feet, and lack of friction, I realized I had underestimated this climb. This is pretty crazy. At this point, I'm about 500 feet off of the ground on a dirty, slabby, sandy 5/8 pitch. This is what I told the camera. I'm on pitch 4 of bounce test, which is 5.9 plus. But up until this point, it's only been 5.8. I think that the 5.9 comes up just around this bend. This is a tough decision. Do I want to turn around or face the hardest pitch of the whole route where I don't know if I could come back down? When you're free soloing, you never want to go down. You never want to bail, but life doesn't always work out that way. But I had a trick up my sleeve. Now I'm going to have my emergency water. And last but not least, we have our final ration of water. 0.5 liters. After clearing my head, I knew what the decision was. So I'm just gonna go. And with my mind made up, I began my dance with death. I started down climbing, holding on to a tiny ass rope, trusting terrible looking pitons and sun bleached webbing, and a feat that some would call very stupid. So we're gonna rope down that and it's gonna be lit. Now I'm excited. Mama, we made. Mama, we made. While I was excited to have gone down in one piece, I was secretly ashamed. That was actually low-key pretty fun. Kinda sketchy, kinda silly. Didn't even make it to the top, but still got my heart going, you know, that adrenaline, that drug. I'm addicted to drugs, bro. And while the adrenaline may have felt good, everything that I had just done in the past couple of hours was a complete abomination. The spirit of free soloing is to be confident, strong, self-assured, and to never have a doubt in your mind. I had completely failed all of these principles, but still managed to make it out. Sometimes shit gets ugly and you have to be on your toes. And that's what I learned today. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.